जंगल जंगल बात चली है, पता चला है रांची का पंजाब के साथ आज युद्ध छिड़ा है। जी हाँ, ये युद्ध छिड़ा है हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग में, जहाँ मैं आपका स्वागत करती हूँ रांची से। आज जैसा कि मैंने कहा, ये मैच है आज रांची राइनोस और पंजाब वॉरियर्स के बीच में, जो होने वाला है एस्ट्रो टर्फ हॉकी स्टेडियम रांची में। अभी इस युद्ध में किसका पलड़ा भारी है, ये जानने के लिए मेरे साथ मेरे हॉकी एक्सपर्ट्स हैं। I have Deepak Thakur here with me, who's an Arjuna awardee, and I have Cedric D'Souza here with me, who's a former national coach of Indian hockey team. Welcome to the show, guys. मैच को आगे बढ़ाने से पहले सेड्रिक, मैंने सुना है बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग प्राइज मनी मिल रहा है, मुझे कुछ मिल रहा है कि नहीं मिल रहा?
Sorry, Gurpreet, no money for you.
Not even for
but
the
a lot of money for grabs in this tournament. You got, for the 5.4 crores in totality for this entire money at stake. You got the winner getting 2.5 crores plus the trophy, runner-up 1.25, third place 75 lakhs, and the player of the tournament 25 lakhs. You still got young player of the year for 20 lakhs, and also a team scoring the highest number of goals, 10 lakhs. Lot of money for grabs.
That is a lot of money. It's not coming to me. I can live with that. पैसे तो मुझे मिले नहीं. Points, दीपक, आप मुझे थोड़े दे सकते हैं कि सारे टीम को ही मिल रहे हैं यहाँ पे?
गुरप्रीत, आज की टक्कर अगर देखा जाए दूसरे और तीसरे पायदान के लिए है, और दूसरे और तीसरे पायदान में हालांकि दोनों टीमें सेमीफाइनल में प्रवेश कर चुकी हैं, लेकिन फिर भी आज का पोजीशनिंग बहुत काउंट करेगा। और एक नज़र डालते हैं आज के पॉइंट्स टेबल के ऊपर। एज यूजुअल दिल्ली सबसे ऊपर बना हुआ है 39 अंकों के साथ। दूसरे और तीसरे पायदान की आज लड़ाई है। आज देखते हैं रांची और पंजाब में से किसका पलड़ा भारी होता है। यूपी विजर्ड एज यूजुअल चौथे स्थान पर अपने आप को कायम रखे हुए हैं, और लास्ट में मुन्ना भाई का जादू अभी तक नहीं चला। मुंबई इंडियंस अभी भी सभी सबसे नीचे बने हुए।
उनको जादू की झप्पी की जरूरत है, और कोई बात नहीं है। अभी रांची की बात करें सेड्रिक, तो कल जो उन्होंने मैच खेला थोड़ा डिमोरलाइज हो गए थे, वो कहीं ना कहीं नहीं परफॉर्म कर पाए ढंग से। डू यू थिंक दे विल कम बैक विद अ बैंग?
Oh, they will definitely come back with a bang. Yesterday was the day gone. They lost many goals. They missed out. The goalkeeper played very well in the opposition team. But today's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new beginning. So they're going to come back with a bang. If you ask me, they know they want to get in the top 3. So they want the top 2. So they want to win this match by 2-3 goals if possible. You look at the players. They've got Ashley Jackson. They've got Maurice Wister. They've got Manpreet Singh. They've got Brinda Lakra. They're great players in this team. And the substitutes today, Rinel, Austin Smith, and you've got Tarandeep. These are players who can change the complexion of a game in a second. So, it's a great thing. And the formation, Greg is stuck with the formation of playing 3-2-3-2, which is really strong for him because he's happy with this formation and the team is playing well.
True.
Key player today is Manpreet Singh. Manpreet Singh is a youngster, 20 years old, whose selling price was 61,000. He's a great player, great vision. He's got very soft hands, deft hands in the circle, presence of mind, and most important, he's versatile. He can play in any position. You look at him in that goal. He didn't wait. He waited. The ball came to him, and twice he put the ball in his goal. He didn't look up with a great movement.
और अगर सेड्रिक इस प्लेयर की एक खासियत देखें, मिडफील्ड का खिलाड़ी है और फॉरवर्ड लाइन में खेल रहा है रांची के लिए, और पूरा बिल्कुल अच्छा काम कर रहा है उनके लिए।
उन्होंने तो बहुत अच्छा काम कर लिया, पर पंजाब ने पुत्र की कर रहे हैं आज, कुछ कर रहे नहीं कर रहे दीपक?
गुरप्रीत, बुलंद हौसले फतेह की बुनियाद हुआ करते हैं। तो पंजाब के शेरों के हौसले बुलंद हैं, और यही हौसला बुलंद लेके आज इस मैच में उतरेंगे। लेकिन उससे पहले प्लेइंग 11 देख लेते हैं। गोलकीपर जैप स्टॉकमैन बिल्कुल वैसे के वैसे ही हैं। इग्नेस टिर्की और साइमन ऑर्चर्ड डिफेंस को संभाल रहे हैं। मार्क नॉवल्स और गुरमेल सिंह मिडफील्ड में हैं। मालिक सिंह, धर्मप्रीत जमीडर फॉरवर्ड लाइन में, और सब्स्टिट्यूट में उनकी जगह लेने के लिए रंजीत सिंह तैयार रहेंगे। सुखदेव सिंह है, रसल हैं, और भरत छेत्री हैं। और अगर फॉर्मेशन देखें 3-3-4 की फॉर्मेशन है, बिल्कुल वैसी फॉर्मेशन रखी है। इसमें टीम बिल्कुल अच्छा खेल रही है, कोई कुछ तब्दीली नहीं किया। और की प्लेयर मालिक सिंह, 20 वर्षीय खिलाड़ी, 3 गोल अब तक दाग चुके हैं, और ये मेरे लिए बहुत की प्लेयर रहेंगे, क्योंकि लास्ट मैच में भी इन्होंने अच्छा गोल किया था। और इस खिलाड़ी का प्लस पॉइंट ये है कि डी में बहुत शार्प है, इसकी एंटीसिपेशन बहुत अच्छी है, और पासिंग बहुत अच्छी है इस खिलाड़ी की।
Well, he's in the right place at the right time all the time. He's a youngster who's got a bright future ahead of him. And you look at the goals he scored. The most important thing is he has a presence in the circle. He knows exactly where to be at the right time.
सुपर। देखते हैं कि इनका पास इनको जीत के कितने पास लेकर आता है। अब टाइम है एक छोटे से ब्रेक का, पर ब्रेक पे जाने से पहले देखते हैं हमारे कमेंटेटर्स के 5 धमाकेदार फेवरेट गोल्स।
आज भी अच्छा बॉल को लिया, और फर्स्ट लीग से कोई मौका नहीं गोलकीपर के लिए। So a difficult spot for the goalkeeper. He's a very risky picker. What I saw that is a very risky pick.
Right finish by Hilford. Look at that, movement has gone across the goal line and they're slightly out of reach, but
That's everything a coach wants.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game, and take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch, and relive your favorite moments again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There, all the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch fours, smashing sixes or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch.
हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग। मेरे साथ दीपक और सेड्रिक अभी भी बने हुए हैं। आइए टीम्स के बारे में थोड़ी इनसाइट इनसे जानते हैं। सेड्रिक, आई वांट टू नो, मनप्रीत की आपने पहले बात की, और कौन से प्रीत हैं इस टीम में और कौन से प्यारे हैं?
But you know, this entire tournament is about goalkeepers. The goalkeepers have played really well, and these two today are also great players. You've got Francesco Cortes in the Ranchi goal, who's a classic player. You know, he's got cost $42,000, sorry, and he's a person who's played two Olympics. He's played the 2008 Olympics and the 2012 Olympics. So he's really current national goalkeeper for Spain, and also he knows how to man the post. His anticipation, his clearances are absolutely top notch.
Super. These are the captains walking in the field right now. Look at their attitude. Smiles on their faces.
Well, today the people who are coming, we've got Mr. Gaurav Dugar from the PS Group and Mr. Raj Saraf from the VU TV, who's meeting the captain Maurice Fuster and Jamie Dwyer.
They look so confident right there. Now we spoke about गोलकीपर जो रांची का है, उनको टक्कर देने के लिए हमारे पंजाब के गोलकीपर आएंगे कि कोई और प्लेयर का नाम लेंगे आप?
गुरप्रीत, अगर देखा जाए इस लीग में बहुत ही बेहतरीन गोलकीपिंग हो रही है और हर टीम में अच्छे बेहतरीन वर्ल्ड के बेस्ट गोलकीपर बहुत अच्छी कीपिंग कर रहे हैं। और अगर पंजाब की टीम के पास जैप स्टॉकमैन जो है बहुत ही बेहतरीन गोलकीपर है, 28 वर्षीय हैं और 2 ओलंपिक्स खेल चुके हैं। इनका अनुभव देखिए 2 ओलंपिक्स का है। उस पर अभी रिसेंटली चैंपियन ट्रॉफी में ये बेस्ट प्लेयर निकाले गए थे जी। और जिस ढंग से पंजाब की टीम के लिए दीवार बने हुए हैं वो बहुत ही बड़ी प्लस पॉइंट है। और उनकी हाइट 6 फुट 4 इंच के तकरीबन गोलकीपर है और इतने बड़े गोलकीपर को भेजना आसान काम नहीं होता, बड़े बड़े छक्के छूट जाते हैं।
सुपर। आज रांची तो बहुत ही कॉन्फिडेंट लग रही है, सेड्रिक बहुत ही खुश लग रहा है जीतने वाले हैं, पर कल वो डिफेंस उनका इतना
they must play man-to-man marking, first of all. The second thing, they must have a guard defender, which is very important. And the last but not least is play to what they are capable of, their strengths.
शेरों का काम शिकार करना और हम आज सामने रांची के राइनोज हैं तो शिकार तो पक्का ही है।
आपको लगता है आज शिकार होने वाले राइनोज का फिर?
No way, Rhinos are going to win the match today. There's no ways about it. एक दिन में सपने लेने छोड़ दो।
रात है दीपक। फिर दिन है कि रात, कौन जीतेगा कौन नहीं, देखते हैं हमारे कमेंटेटर्स के साथ। I'll throw to them from here.
So we're at the business end of this qualifying round for the Hero Hockey India League. This is game 24 of 30 qualifying games. Second place up for grabs here now. The Ranchi Rhinos placed second, having played 9, won 5, drawn 1 and lost 3. Punjab placed third, played 9, won 4, drawn 1 and lost 4. These teams met at Jalandhar. Ranchi won 2-1. They meet again on Monday at Jalandhar. Now, if Ranchi win here, they can confirm second spot for the time being. If Punjab happen to win, the Punjab Warriors, they'll leapfrog the Rhinos and go into second place and claim something of a psychological boost for that return game on Monday night. The wall of Punjab, Yup Stockman, two fine goalkeepers in this game, Stockman and Kiko Cortez in the net for the Ranchi Rhinos. Hi everybody, I'm Dave Christensen. Joining me in commentary, Cedric D'Souza and Sandeep Somesh. And Sandeep, this should be an absolutely cracking game. The Rhinos need to improve after last night.
Good evening, David. I think you hit the nail on the head. Rhinos will want to win this game for two simple reasons. One, they would not want to go into the semi-finals with the graph that is looking down. And secondly,
no real threat there to Cortez.
And secondly, they've lost their away game, so they'd want to set that table right.
And last night, Ranchi were thrashed 5-2 by Delhi. Punjab's last game was a couple of days ago against Mumbai. They won that by 3-1. Here's that push through. No deflection there. Back with live play. Umpire Ripu Sharma, one of two umpires on the pitch tonight from India. The other one is Javed Sheikh. Umpire Sheikh on the near side, the side closest to camera. Umpire Sharma, who is a Punjab policeman by day, on the far side of the pitch. Mandeep dispossessed there by Mark Knowles. This is Simon Orchard. Rob Hammond flips it forward out of reach of SV Sunil. Fergus Kavanagh, almost a game between the Australians for a minute there. Here is Moritz Förster. Manpreet, who's been terrific, as has this man, Birendra Lakra, missed last night's game. And you sense, Sandeep, that Ranchi really missed Birendra's presence on the pitch last night.
You're right, David. The goals they conceded early in the game were crucial defensive errors. And with the experience of Birendra, I'm not sure that would have happened.
Jamie Dwyer, the little master. Jamie Singh Dwyer, as he's become known here. Oh, great ball. Gamal put it well wide. Did the right thing. He didn't try to take a shot. He put a pass across.
Yes, he put it right across the goal mouth. He didn't have his player coming in early enough.
Förster had a dirty night last night. Moritz Förster spent a lot of time arguing about umpiring decisions. Here's Nick Wilson, scored a great goal last night in that 5-2 loss. Manpreet on the reverse, and again did exactly the right thing. He put it forward of the goalkeeper, and really Mandeep need to be diving for that.
Absolutely, it was a great ball in. Mandeep should have read the script. He's so good at being at the second post. Missed out on this occasion.
Absolutely correct thing to do by Manpreet. Birendra covering both sides of the pitch early in this game. That's off a foot. Kotajit Singh. Fergus Kavanagh. Jackson. Reverse stick pass. Interception there was by Rob Hammond. Firstly looks back, all the way back. Kavanagh. Amit Rohidas made that dreadful defensive error last night that conceded the second goal. There's the points table as it stands. The Punjab Warriors can leapfrog Ranchi into second place with a win here, as long as they win by more than 2. Because if you lose by 2 or fewer, the Rhinos, they'll still get a point. And they currently have the better goal difference, so they'd hold second place. Bit complex, but I hope it makes sense. What we should say is it's pretty tight at the top of the table, which is what you want as you get to the business end of this league. Semi-finals and final here at this ground next weekend. Ranchi would love to be in winning form coming into a home semi-final. Kavanagh eases it out only as far as Orchard. Cross ball. Kotajit just flicks it forward into space. Better than many of the alternatives. Ignace Turkey decides to let it go out as Greg Clark, coach of the Ranchi Rhinos, looks on, along with Barry Dancer, the coach of the Punjab Warriors. Dwyer on the long lead, pursued by Amit, and Dwyer just took it out unassisted there. Great crowd in here, fantastic atmosphere. It is all but a full house here, and that is absolutely fantastic for local hockey. Hammond has looked busy in these early stages. That's a lovely ball. And again, Gamail, Johnny on the spot. In fact, it's not Gamail, it is Malak who'd come on. Great vision by Hammond.
Great vision, great attempt. Unfortunate for Malak, didn't find the target. It was a wonderful build-up, I thought, by the Warriors. They're ensuring, they're putting the pressure on the Rhinos, ensuring they don't give them space to switch the ball.
Here's Wilson, just got away from Ignace Turkey, looked for a foot there, didn't get it. Good umpiring. Gamail back to Hammond, eases it outside to Mark Knowles. Got the call from Dwyer. Was read though by Ashley Jackson. Oh, good tackle by Hammond, stopping tackle. Prabdeep, Jackson back to Prabdeep. Time to swing, look for the deflection. Oh, what a save! The up-stockman, how did he do that? Absolutely amazing by the big Dutchman. No wonder they call him the Wall of Punjab.
Yeah, not for nothing is he called that. How did he do that? Great little build-up.
That is just spectacular. Look at the reflex.
Good early try. Mandeep was poaching on that, and great save.
Well, Cedric D'Souza, you talked about the goalkeepers before the game started. We've already seen 2 good saves at one good save at each end.
Well, you know, they're both world-class goalkeepers. Jack Stockman has a silver medal from 2008. 2012, sorry, and Cortez has it from 2008.
Umpire Sharma giving a green card for that tackle to Christopher Sorello. There's we see the saving. That is just spectacular reflex. Play goes on live, and Mandeep is penalised in the circle. So Chris Sorello is off for 2 minutes for that tackle.
You know, David, this entire tournament there's been fantastic keeping by most of the keepers, all the keepers practically. It's really been high quality keeping, and these two are probably, with Jacobi, probably the best in the business.
Nick Wilson gives himself some space. Amit. Kotajit receiving from Barendra, faced by Kieran Govers, goes back to the middle. In space outside now is Amit Rohidas. Well, that was too shallow. Always going to go baseline. Chris Sorello from Victoria in Australia. Member of the Australian Olympic team in London in 2012. Jarmanpreet back to Ignace. The crowd baying for another Ranchi chance. Gurmail was fouled on the way through. Warriors free hit that Knowles will take.
Rhinos should take advantage of a player, an extra player. They have a numerical advantage at the moment, and they should take full advantage of it so that they could try and get a goal.
First they have to get the ball. And one of the things Barry Dancer will tell his teams is that when you're a player down, you hold possession for as long as you have to. Notice Ranjit Singh has come on for Punjab, the 19-year-old forward. He's not had a hit yet, though. That was a pretty average attempt to get into the circle by Prabdeep, to be honest. Knowles runs forward. SV Sunil. Lovely skill. Just tried to do a wee bit too much. Couldn't get past the stick and foot of Fergus Kavanagh.
Wrong choice of a pass from SV Sunil. He should have played wide and let the ball come in from the left flank.
Takes the sweep shot on the loose ball. Goes wide.
I think that comes from vision, you know, when you have the head down and you can't look at the player looking at just one angle. He has to have split vision when carrying the ball, first of all, and secondly, when there should have been some communication from the left side asking that he wanted that ball.
Nilkanta Sharma is also on, so Barry Dancer playing all of his youngsters tonight. Here is Sunil, runs at Kotajit, got past him, deliberate held up, and penalty corner. So Kotajit just kept the stick in place after the tackle there. Didn't hold it there for long, but umpire Javed Sheikh had no doubt it was intentional and it was a stopping foul.
Yes, it was. I thought the umpire got it spot on that occasion. Stick on stick in the 25, penalty call on to me.
So first penalty corner of the game. Kiko Cortez in the net for Ranchi. Fergus Kavanagh slipping on the mask. Austin Smith coming from behind the net to do the same. So Smith will run from the middle, Barendra from the right of the goalkeeper, that is. And that's onto a foot again, so another penalty corner. Nilkanta Sharma took the shot after a bit of a mess at the top of the circle.
He did well to earn that penalty corner again. I thought it was a faulty push-in. Got it on his right side. Did well to rework that.
You've got to be brave to face that as the runner out, though, don't you? Hammond and Reid Ross, Justin Reid Ross from South Africa, waiting to come on after this penalty corner. You can't substitute during a penalty corner. It's a better push. Cirillo, great save. He had to get down, Cortez. It wasn't a comfortable height for a goalkeeper, neither kicker nor mitt, and he made the adjustment.
Great push-in, great flick, great save, terrific hockey all round. And I think this is boiling down to a contest between the two goalkeepers.
And the good thing about that save, he didn't just rebound it, he angled the mitt so that it went out. Kiko Cortez, 29-year-old, christened Francisco, but only gets called Francisco by his mum when she's cross with him. Ranchi ball at the side. Barendra. Crossed by Amit and stopped by the foot. Unfortunately for Stanley Minns, a long toss over the top, beautifully brought down by Kavanagh. Didn't get a lot of applause from the crowd, but that took some skill. On the move, on the reverse. Searching ball, kicked clear by Stockman. Russell Ford.
If you look at both these keepers, they're so cool. Both are stay-back goalkeepers. They don't come up too much. They just stay back. Cortez as well as Stackman. Incredible keeping here.
Malak Singh with the long sleeves tonight. Gamal winning the free hit. There's that lovely trap by Fergus Kavanagh. As I said, didn't get a lot. Oh, it's gone in! It looked innocent coming in, but Malak got the touch it needed. Well, as we're talking about the skill of Fergus Kavanagh, his defenders kind of went to sleep back there. Robbie Hammond again with vision, and Malak Singh the deftest of touches there. Lovely stuff.
For me, the worst thing was that Brendan Lakra left his man completely and didn't hold him at all. This is, we just talked about at the pre-match as to what they should be man-to-man marking in the last quarter, and was not man-to-man marking again. And Robbie Hammond had great vision to put that ball right through the defense, and for Malak to just deflect home.
Barry Dancer will be relatively happy with that, you would have thought. Forward they come again. On the lead is Dwyer, chased by Kavanagh, this time only as far as Kotajit. Vikas Chowdhury. Mandeep lost out. Weight of numbers there. Orchard. Gurinder makes a run forward. That's ignored. Might have been better to honour it. Ranchi come again. Ozzie Smith. Nick Wilson. Smith just trailed behind him. Oh! What a swing from Vikas. I felt the breeze from that in the commentary box. I do wonder whether it's necessary to bring your stick back that far. Seriously. That is a very Asian swing at the ball. The really high stick at the back. You've played it, Sandeep. Do you need to swing that hard, that high? Seriously.
Probably he had a better option of trying to stop the ball and have a swing. But to answer your question, no, not necessarily. He didn't have to have such a heavy swing with such a big follow through.
It just makes it harder to time the further back the stick head is. Reid Ross, slap hit forward. Just a good pass over 60 metres, isn't it? Terrific pass. Mandeep. And Manpreet. Sorello, effortless toss forward, but nobody there. Ozzie Smith. Kotajit. There's Barendra once again. Kavanagh.
I think they need to pump some more balls in the circle.
Wilson. Challenge from behind illegally by Ignace. He's quite lively, Nick Wilson, isn't he? Had a lot of experience in Europe as well as his National League experience in New Zealand. And, of course, his Olympic and World Cup experience. Umpire Sharma just warning players, take the stick out after a tackle.
Yes.
Wilson penalised for not retreating 5 metres. Free hit has been advanced 10 metres, but of course needs to come a fair way back. Miles again, lifts it over the top again. And that takes us to quarter time. Terrific first quarter of hockey. Chances at both ends. Stockman has been fantastic in goal for Punjab. Cortez equally so for Ranchi, but he was beaten once by a deft touch by Malak. The only score of the first quarter, Punjab lead it by 1-0.
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy, and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is, all in front of me, and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly. But I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at, and everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. If that's not revolutionary enough, here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6, and I can just come here and click on any particular item, and the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine, and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing, but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There. All the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन।
So Malik Singh, the difference between these two teams at the moment, or at least his goal is, scored just before the quarter time break. A deft touch on a ball played into the circle by Australian Robbie Hammond. Just the deftest of touches as he ghosted across in front of goalkeeper Kiko Cortez. Beautifully done. So second quarter about to get underway. Ranchi Rhinos in red, attacking the goal to the left of screen and trailing by 1-0. Punjab Warriors, if they win this game, can leapfrog Ranchi into second place. To do that, they need to win by more than 2 goals to deny Punjab any points at all. Amit Rahidas. Deflected ball spills to Hammond, the creator on that first and only goal of the game so far. Nicely done. Sunil let it go out. Kottajit. Jackson rolled off his foot, no penalty. Oh, poor ball though from Ashley Jackson. Well read by Hammond. Looks for options, doesn't see any square, so he goes close. Sunil wins the free hit off the feet of Kottajit. Hammond for Dwyer, cleverly done. Jamie Dwyer almost spilled to Simon Orchard, but came off a foot, I suspect, and will be a defensive free hit for Ranchi. Jackson once more, sharing the load outside with Birendra. Now tries to play the ball through the middle, directly onto the foot that time of Manpreet. Knowles took it. Manpreet thought he had a chance there, but hadn't been 5 metres away from the free hit, so was penalised. Sunil once more. Gamal Had a very good first quarter, Gamal. And well left by Förster. Förster knew then if he had trapped it, he was going to be under immense pressure almost immediately from Dharamveer. So just raised the stick and let it go out. Probing ball, but nobody there to receive it. Highest goals in the tournament so far. Sandeep with 11 and Mandeep, who's on the pitch in this game, with 6. Jackson with 5. Jackson's 5 have come from 3 penalty corners and 2 penalty strokes. Simon Orchard, strong runner over the ball. Dwyer likewise slipped outside. Gamal. Orchard once more. Good patient build up. Next pass is important. He wins the free hit. That will do. Orchard back to Hammond again. Probing ball. And once again, Malik was the target. They seem to have developed a really good understanding, Cedric, those two.
You know, if you look at the game so far, the Punjab Warriors are holding possession, quite a lot of it, and Robbie Hammond has had a fantastic game so far. Just playing the passes, playing an array of beautiful passes to his strikers, especially to Malak, and they seem to have, yes, a fantastic combination in terms of looking for each other and for the tip-in balls.
Robbie Hammond, of course, a 3-time Olympian. Gold medalist in Athens in 2004, along with Jamie Dwyer in this team and Mark Knowles.
It's also pretty evident what the Warriors want to do. Robbie Hammond is trying to pepper the ball into the D for Malak's deft little touches on either side of the post.
Kavanagh. Couple of key players missing, one from each team in tonight's contest. Lucas Ray, the Argentinian, missing from the Punjab Warriors, and Forrest Avers missing with illness from the Ranchi Rhinos lineup tonight. I wonder whether they might miss Avers as the game progresses. Knowles. Gamal presenting himself again. Nice touch with Malak. Beautifully done. Combinations all around the pitch for Punjab now. They're making it look relatively easy. And that's saying something, because it is not. Gurinder back to Hammond. Ignace is square. Knowles has run forward now. Lets it go. Dharamveer. There's the cross. Got a deflection off a defender. Corner ball.
The Rhinos are letting the Warriors play all over the pitch, not able to channelize them, not able to plug away the gaps, and there's a little cross.
Hammond alone in midfield. Gurinder. That wasn't the best ball we've seen all day from Ranjit. Now the umpire just having a word to the bench there, the Rhinos bench. Kotajit. There's a foul. Jackson. Kotajit. Kavanagh. Kotajit again. Punjab have just sagged back now. Just looking for the error, and they've found it now. Malak. Lovely drag around Förster. Throws it forward, off a foot, gets the free hit. Well done, Malak Singh. Showing maturity beyond his 20 years. Well, there you go. Ranjit was carded there. That's why that chat happened. One that I missed, I'm afraid. Still in the circle is Malak. Just the corner. Orchard. Off the stick of Forster. Free hit to Punjab. Orchard a chance to cross. Wasn't a strong cross, and fortunately for Ranchi, it went through pretty well harmlessly.
The first 25 minutes, it looks to me that the Warriors seem to be more hungry than the Ranchi Rhinos and more organized in their build-up and in their attacks.
Good defending by Jaypee. Still they come. The cross from Prabdeep. 16-yard hit. Well, Jaypee's first tackle was really good, and then the 16-year-old just seemed to wonder what to do next. Kotajit, faced by Kiran Govers, goes back to Birendra. Again, Punjab sag back, being a player down. They won't press. Corner ball. And that must have been a yellow card because he's been off for more than 2 minutes now. Prabdeep. Kotajit.
The difference between both the teams in terms of their marking and defense is, if you look at the Punjab Warriors, they're really man-to-man, complete rigid man-to-man, as compared to how fluid the Ranchi Rhinos were when they conceded the first goal.
Also what they're doing, I think, Cedric, is along with the man-to-man, they're coming back in numbers to defend. The first line of defense, the forwards are as deep in their own 25 defending and very close in defense, and that's why Rhinos are having difficulty putting it across them.
Govers lays it off outside. A misunderstanding there.
Sunil should have done better on that occasion. A good player that he is, seems to have a lot more situations where he tends to lose the ball. That, I think, is the difference between a good player and a world-class player. If you look at a Jamie Dwyer, the percentage of turnovers or errors is far lesser than any other forward that we've seen in action.
Deflected ball goes for a corner. Ranchi pressing forward, trying to exploit this one-man advantage they have. But they're going to have to run it wide. They're going to have to keep changing the angle because Punjab are packed back in defence. And that doesn't help.
That doesn't help. It's a standing defence. You're better off switching the ball from either side and creating the gaps in defence.
Now is a break. SV Sunil.
That's what I was telling you about. Percentage game is not there from Sunil. Good run, but just gave away a turnover. Simple turnover.
Well, Punjab now back to full strength, so no point trying to exploit a numerical advantage because they don't have it. Came off a Ranchi body. That's a Punjab defensive free hit. Jaypee. Nilkantha Sharma. Jaypee once more. Dangerous ball in, but seen away for a corner. Gurinder. Gamal. Russell Ford. Tarandeep thought he might have had a free hit there. It's gone the other way. Jarmanpreet. Not trapped cleanly that time by Sukhdev Singh, and a chance now for them to come forward through Tarandeep. Austin Smith on the charge. The crowd come to life. Jackson. What happens next is important. Stopped by Stockman. Quite relaxed. Cracked away. There's the ball through. And again, quite relaxed there, Stockman.
Quite a narrow angle, and Stockman just stood his ground. And, you know, a goalkeeper of his class won't concede those kind of angles.
Nilkantha. Not quite clever enough to get through. Barendra now again. The crowd rise. Pradeep. Manpreet. Justin Reid-Ross running ahead of him. Bosco Perez. Oh, that deflection was wicked. Gone for a corner. Came off Gamal. Bosco Perez again, having his first run for this game. Manpreet. Kotajit. Raised ball. Smith had to be allowed to bring it down. Raised ball. Came up off the stick that time of Garganpreet. It's outside the circle. Raised ball in general play is penalised where it is dangerous, like where it hits you. When it's lifted into the circle like that, it comes back to where it came up off the stick. That was pretty ordinary by Nilkantha. Needs to do better from there. Manpreet looking for the deflection by Vikas. Didn't get one. Just the energy in this crowd when Ranchi go forward as a player, that has to help.
Well, it's a great motivation for the entire team when you have the crowd shouting and cheering the home team. But, you know, I think Punjab Warriors are playing a better game today in terms of their all-round organization, defense and attack. One, the second thing is the fact that they are really doing good marking. The marking is really strong. And they're switching the game quite often from left to right, right to left, whereas the Rhinos are quite one-directional and hitting the long balls in through just the centre.
Orchard asked to take that free hit again because it was outside the, just inside the 23-metre line or 25-yard line. Ranchi coach Greg Clark, also the national coach of South Africa. Deflected ball, corner. And the umpire wants to have a chat here.
No push. Yeah, I know. No pushing. No.
No pushing, he says, to Jamie Dwyer.
Easy play.
I reckon Jamie probably knows that. But when a disengaged umpire comes across to tell you, you better take notice because there could be a card involved. Orchard holds it in play. Slips it back inside. Mark Knowles tried to get it back to Rob Hammond. Falls instead to Mandeep, who made a meal of it. Hammond gets another chance. Once again, Ranchi able to ease the ball out. A time through Barendra. Now, Nick Wilson took on Gamal. Lovely ball through. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous finish. Mandeep, the team's leading goal scorer. But what a wonderful piece of work down the left-hand side by Barendra Lakra and Prabdeep Singh to give Mandeep that option.
It was a fantastic move. It was a great counter-attack by the Rhinos, and one of the best deflections you've seen in this tournament by young Mandeep Singh.
Wilson,
a great watch by Wilson, and a great despairing dive by Robbie Hammond to try and get to stop Mandeep from getting the ball. But what a goal! Absolutely fantastic goal.
The pass by Wilson was just fantastic, wasn't it? Perfectly weighted.
Perfect pass, a fantastic finish, and also a very game try by Robbie Hammond to try and stop that ball from going across. All round fantastic hockey, by all and sundry.
So terrific end to the first half. Is there more to come in 40 seconds? Mandeep, crowd favourite now. Wilson, just left it behind Nick Wilson. Gamal, Orchard. Malak. Orchard again tries to work it into the circle. They're looking for the penalty corner. They've got just a free hit outside. Just enough time to get this in. If there's an opportunity, lift it over the top. Knowles, 5 seconds, cracks it in dangerously, and the whistle goes. And so does the hooter for half-time. And what a fantastic half of hockey. We've seen great goalkeeping, great midfield work, some terrific skills both in attack and defence, and 2 wonderful goals. One scored by Malak Singh for the Punjab Warriors in the 14th minute, and the equaliser from Mandeep Singh off a terrific piece of construction made it 1-1 at half-time.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game, and take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch, and relive your favorite moments again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's...
Half-time at the AstroTurf Stadium in Ranchi. The home side level with the Punjab Warriors at a goal apiece after a really exciting first half of hockey.
Simple reasons.
And the goals were both absolutely superb. Robbie Hammond, who'd played some wonderful work in midfield, put that ball through and there was no connection. That one was harmless. This one was just wide. The next one in the 14th minute was quite spectacular. We'll see that in just a second. Some fantastic work from Jaap Stockman. That was one of the best saves you will ever see. Saw it late, balance on his right foot, still managed to get up with the left. Penalty corner from Chris Sorello, well saved by Kiko Cortez. Didn't just rebound it, deflected it away so that there was no chance for them to rebound. This was the ball in that Malak Singh just ghosted across in front of the keeper. There he goes, and look at that, a reverse stick deflection under the stick of the advancing keeper, Malak Singh. Terrific young talent. Ashley Jackson created opportunities through midfield, had a chance himself there. The angle though was very narrow and really quite easy for Stockman. This was brilliant by Wilson. An absolutely perfectly timed pass after some good work through the midfield by Kotajit. So the stats are going to show that apart from an even scoreline, it's been a pretty even game. Possession there you see 49-51, circle penetrations pretty much the same. Shots on goal, not a big difference between them, and that's what we see on the scoreline as well. The Ranchi Rhinos won, level with the Punjab Warriors won here in Ranchi.
हेलो, मेरे साथ हैं आज यहाँ पे सौरभ राइनो, जो ऑब्वियसली नीडलेस टू से वो रांची राइनोस के ओनर है। 2 मिनट पहले उनकी जो थोड़ी उदासी थी मुस्कुराहट में बदल गई बिकॉज एक गोल दाग दिया रांची ने। What do you have to say about that? How do you feel?
I think it's a great feeling after yesterday's game. It's a strong comeback and the team is looking very good.
Definitely.
कल एक बुरा दिन था, कल शायद कुछ एक players fit नहीं थे और Virendra Lakra was not playing. He's been the man of the match for a couple of games now.
Right.
और do you know about this? By the way, Rhino Salam आपको सबसे पहले.
Oh, Rhino Salam to you.
Salam. That's a patent thing for us. But Virendra Lakra को डॉक्टर के पास लेके गया था और.
So you're happy with your players' commitment here?
Oh yes. Commitment. Oh yes, absolutely. I think team is doing pretty well and it's a run up to the finals. I think we are there. We are there.
Super fabulous. Let's see इनकी और कितनी commitment देखने को मिलती है हमें एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद।
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is all in front of me and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly. But I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at, and everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. That's not revolutionary enough. Here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6, and I can just come here and click on any particular item, and the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing, but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There, all the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in?
स्वागत है आपका फिर से हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग में। मेरे साथ मौजूद है यहाँ पे संदीप सोमेश और मीर रंजन नेगी जी। इनको इंट्रोडक्शन की तो कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है। मैं सीधा क्वेश्चंस पे जाती हूँ। संदीप, आई वांट टू नो फ्रॉम यू, गुरविंदर चंडी का जो कल गोल हमने देखा था और जो आज मनदीप सिंह ने मारा, आपको लगता है आपको उसकी याद दिलाता है गुरविंदर चंडी के गोल की?
Yeah, Gurpreet, I think that goal from Mandeep had class written all over it. You know, he's missed a few chances early on in the game, but what a goal that was. For me, it was a mistake by the Punjab Warriors when they tried to force the game at the other end. It was a quick turnover. Mandeep got into position very soon, saw the move coming in, made a sprint.
Very quick.
And what a finish. I'll tell
you can see the salute right there.
Nickname him the Baby Rhino of the Ranchi team.
Baby Rhino. अब मलक की बात की रहे तो वो भी पीछे ही नहीं हटे, मक्खन की तरह गोल मार दिया उन्होंने भी, क्या कहते हैं?
हाँ सुनील, गुरप्रीत जिस तरह से जिन्होंने पास दिया वो उतने ही इम्पोर्टेंट थे। यहाँ पर निक विल्सन ने जो पास दिया था और यहाँ रॉब हैमंड ने दिया। देखिए आप, रॉब हैमंड का जो पास है उसकी वजह से वो गोल हुआ। और मालक सिंह की जितनी तारीफ की जाए उतनी कम है। जिस आत्मविश्वास के साथ में ये लोग खेल रहे हैं वो बाकी मजेदार लग रहा है।
नहीं सर, मुझे लगता है उसमें थोड़ा डिफेंस का भी लैप्स था, जो मार्किंग नहीं था उस पर। वीरेंद्र लाकर को शायद उस पे ऊपर मार्क करना था। आई थिंक देयर वाज अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ अ लैप्स ऑफ डिफेंस इन दैट ऑन दैट गोल।
हाँ, थोड़ा सा डिफेंसिव लैप्स है, लेकिन संदीप जहाँ जिस तरह से डिफ्लेक्शन किया, जिस तरह से अपने आप को पोजीशन किया फॉरवर्ड ने, वो वाकई
नॉट टेकिंग एनीथिंग अवे फ्रॉम मलक सिंह। दैट वाज अ ग्रेट गोल, ग्रेट टच फ्रॉम हिम।
अभी गोलकीपर्स की तो बहुत बात हो गई, गोल्स की बहुत बात हो गई। मुझे जानना सेव्स भी हुए हैं आज काफी।
Yeah, you're right.
Stockman का जो save था, what do you have to say about
that? Yeah, actually we saw the pre-match. You know, they featured this contest as a game between the two goalkeepers. And isn't it living up to be that? You know, great saves from both the goalkeepers. What reflexes, just amazing. You know, how did he just stick his leg out of that and make that save?
जो ये उठी रहती है ना संदीप, इसको सेव करना सबसे ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है। लेकिन जिस तरह से उन्होंने लास्ट मोमेंट पे पैर डाला है।
Yes, that's an awkward height for him to save, and fabulous goalkeeping from both the goalkeepers.
Super. जिस मक्खन की तरह उन्होंने सेव किया और गोल हो रहा है यहाँ, उसी मक्खन नेस्ट के साथ मैं कमेंटेटर्स को थ्रो करने वाली हूँ। चलिए कमेंटेटर्स।
So the second half about to get underway here in Ranchi. The battle for second place here tonight, with the Ranchi Rhinos currently in second place. Punjab 4 points behind them, and you get 5 points for a win. Second half is underway, despite the fact that the scoreboard clock isn't running. Our clock is. The umpires actually started this before the goalkeepers were in place. Cortez was in place for the Rhinos, but Stockman was still making his way to goals. The teams were a bit late coming out of the dugout at half-time. And now they're resetting the stadium clock. Greg Clark having a word. Now we're about to restart the second half properly. But I think that gave a few players a bit of a shock, because they were slow coming out of the dressing rooms at half-time. Here we go.
I think that the coaches will be reprimanded, or the manager will be told about it.
So second half underway. Punjab in yellow attacking the goal, as you can see to the left of screen. This is Malik Singh. Tries to go through the keeper's pads, couldn't do so. And in the end, umpire Ripu Sharma finds a defensive free hit. This was good work by Orchard. Strong down the left-hand side. Equally strong down there. And Malik Singh just rolled under his body on the rebound from Kiko Cortez' kicker. So Ranchi currently hold second place by 4 points from their opponents tonight. 5 points for a win, but you get 1 point if you lose by 2 or fewer. So Ranchi can afford to lose but still hold second place if they don't lose by 3 or more. Not that I think they're planning to lose tonight, Ranchi. Both these teams are keen to win. Dwyer. Which way is that going? It's going Ranchi's way. They're wondering why they didn't get the advantage. Wilson dropped it behind for Thurster, a little too far behind, as it turned out. Thurster returns the favour with a less than perfect pass. Greg Clark, coach of the Ranchi Rhinos and coach of the national team for South Africa. Mark Knowles, gold medalist from Atlanta with the Australian Kookaburras in 2004 Olympic Games. Ignace Turkey. SV Sunil. And good defence from Ranchi Rhinos. There's the points table, as we just said to you. 4 points between them. 5 points for a win. Sunil once more. Well defended by Kavanagh. Jackson couldn't get away from Mark Knowles there.
I like the umpires take it get a little stronger on their decisions. There've been a lot of back chatting and a lot of appealing all the time. I think it's time to exercise their authority and say enough is enough.
Mandeep to Wilson, held up by Turkey. It's the ball at the side, faced by Jamie Dwyer, so it doesn't get any easier. Wins the free hit, runs straight at Dwyer. Ball passed in, Krupdeep couldn't get a stick on it. I think Gamail just got a stick to deny him that option. So that's good defending by Gamail. Not easy when you're one out in that situation for Darren Veer, taking on defender after defender. Ends up winning a corner.
Darren showed some strength on the ball just now, running from about 30-40 yards with the ball. His final execution was he was already committed to a pass, hitting a ball, and Binder Lucker deflected the ball wide. But I think he dribbled a lot between the 50 and the 25. That's the time you try to pass the ball and then try and dribble in the last quarter. I think he just got his. He's got to get this thing into the system where you use your skill in the last quarter and try and break through.
Fergus Kavanagh, support on his right in the form of Kottajit Singh. His brother Rinel Singh also plays in this franchise. Mandeep, stopped by the good defence of Gurinder Singh. That ball well out of reach of Darren Veer. Moritz Förster. Ranchi Rhinos in space. Needs to trap it cleanly. Gave Orchard the chance and Orchard took it away. Spills to Jackson now. All the way back again. Birendra Lakra, so versatile this man. Kottajit pursued. Oh, Sunil. Get yourself a yellow card with that sort of challenge. And Greg Clark wondering why there wasn't one. That's a stopping tackle that can really injure the player you're tackling. In my view, that's a card.
I just agree with you, David. That's a yellow card, not even a green card.
For no other reason, not even for the stopping tackle, but the fact that you could really seriously injure your opponent. A great ball. Jackson, raised ball. Oh, beautiful skill. Nicholas Wilson. And denied again by the big man Stockman. Great skill though by Wilson and Jackson.
Stockman did exactly what was expected of him to do. great part of skills by Wilson. Dropped the ball over one defender, second defender, and just when he was going to hit the ball, Stockman just dropped his right knee downwards and got that ball on his extended foot. That's the class of a keeper.
And did you notice on the rebound, the first man in there with a stick down was Gamail again. Been really good in defence for Punjab tonight, I should say. Malik has gone down, injured. The crowd are saying that he's acting. Crowd giving him a right old rev up to get up and get on with it. No requirement for treatment, so it couldn't have been too bad, could it? What was it? Just hit the front of his shoe. Didn't hurt me. Shouldn't have hurt him. Birendra. Corner ball. Kavanagh, support left in the form of Kottajit, goes forward instead. Jackson Crowded circle again. Punjab doing a really good job getting everybody back really early.
Yeah, that's been that trademark defense over the last few games. Come back in numbers and go up in numbers in attack. You can see that's what they're doing now, going up in numbers when they are on the attack. They seem to have got a structure in place as far as the defense is concerned. Not letting any gaps in defense, not giving space for the forwards to move around.
Knowles. Jarmanpreet. Oh, that's onto a foot. The foot of Kieran Gubbers. Kotajit, faced by Jarmanpreet, looks inside, scoops it over the top. Kavanagh in space, has Amit to his right. Russell Ford comes to close him down. Amit throws it forward. Manpreet saw it hit his foot. Gubbers again. Russell Ford in support. Ranjit spent 5 minutes on the bench in the first half, yellow carded for a tackle that he committed. There's Manpreet. Kavanagh, Jackson immediately in trouble.
What the Warriors have also done is they've clipped the wings of Kotajit Singh playing in left midfield. He's got this great ability to overlap and go into attack with great speed. They are ensuring he's not doing that.
Ford will put it straight onto the stick of Jackson. Now the chance to break. Gubbers got back a long way to help out, and Sorrello eases it out of defence.
Well, you look at it again, the Punjab team got back in numbers as always. They're doing it to a nicety actually. As soon as there's a turnover, they get back in numbers, they reorganize the defence. They don't let the inside ball go so easily.
Ignace.
Good job.
Sorrello, open ball to Ford here. Jackson comes to close down Ford. Did a good job, Jackson. Forced him all the way back. Sorrello. Darren Veer taking a seat on the bench. Fergus Kavanagh from the Midwest region of Western Australia, from Geraldton. Hammond, clever. Couldn't keep it in, but stopped it reaching Firster. And eventually they forced the turnover. Goal apiece. 7.5 minutes left in this quarter. So 25 minutes remaining in the game. Gamal. Ford. There'll be a free hit that was onto the foot of Barendra. Gamal. Good tackle. This is Prabdeep. Nice little drag around Hammond. Couldn't get past Chris Sorrello. Barendra. Amit Rahidas. Sorrello stayed with him, concedes the corner, prevents the cross. Jackson taking on both Ford and Sorrello. Englishman against two Victorians from Australia. Tapped through the legs by Firster. Swears it hit the foot of Ignace. Umpire didn't think so. That's gone out though. Kotajit. Allowed to run by Russell Ford. The 16-yard hit results. Tell you what, when Garganpreet, the youngster, hits a ball, it stays hit. Watched him practicing penalty corners before the game, the 18-year-old. Hit or drag flick, he really gives it something. He's playing on the right side of midfield at the moment for the Punjab Warriors. We haven't seen a lot of him on the pitch in this game.
Bad luck, bad luck.
Yep, you'll pick him when he gets the ball. He has the brightest orange fluorescent orange hockey stick that you'll see on this pitch. Now, the umpire wants a word. Yellow card.
No, we're not even. No.
He's not taking any chat at all.
One moment. Okay, pass.
There are two balls.
Okay. Easy. Okay. Pass.
Now, his yellow card, is it Ozzie Smith?
Yes.
इसलिए बैक से रोका है, वापस से स्टार्ट करना है.
Okay.
He's put the card away.
Sorry.
Now the opposition coach is happy. Barry Dancer. Kotajit, Kavanagh, Birendra, Tarandeed wins the free hit. So we think it may have been for a stick check, but the Ranchi Rhinos players were very quick to protest, calling the other umpire, and he said that obviously he didn't see anything that warranted a card. So I have to say Riku Sharma was big enough to back down and say no card.
Well, I think he basically had a chat with the umpire. The umpire said it was a foul between, it wasn't a yellow card, and he accepted his mistake, and that's nice.
Birendra worked his way into the circle and just wide. Well, there wouldn't have been much that Stockman could have done about that. Stanley Menz didn't have a lot of time to react, no time at all really, and just missed it by a centimetre or two. His first real chance of the game.
I think Stockman had his stick out in right place in case the ball had come into the goal. It was just wide. If it had come to the goal, probably would have been another marvellous save by him.
Austin Smith losing his footing. Orchard and Hammond combining for the Warriors. Darren Veer on the reverse, stopped by Cortez. No real drama for the goalkeeper there. Good combination again. Orchard wins the free hit. Hammond working for a free hit, doesn't get it. Knowles on the reverse. Again, Cortez came out quickly. Needed to as well. Dwyer was capped there. That's who Knowles was aiming for. Cortez did well to close that down. So good goalkeeping from Kiko Cortez there. Averted the danger. Gurinder Singh being very solid in defence and coming forward for Punjab tonight. Kotajit back to Kavanagh. Virendra, last 90 seconds of the third quarter.
Well, the first 2 quarters were in my opinion, definitely Punjab Warriors had the upper hand. But in this quarter, it is quite even Stevens. Both teams are playing a midfield battle out here, and it seems to be quite even and balanced with the tries on either side and the possession.
Virendra. Manpreet, who's been just a little quiet. Well, big hand in the back from Orchard. Steadying hand rather than a push, but
to change the point of attack now is critical, and then slash the ball in the circle.
Kotajit. 30 seconds to half time, to three-quarter time I should say, given away by Manpreet. Dwyer, Ranjit Singh, Dwyer runs ahead, fed to him, played it straight back again, and Manpreet read the danger. Well done.
Made up for his mistake he made on the 50-yard line. Came back in defense and...
Oh, kicked in by Dwyer. Oh, brilliant save! Kiko Cortez! Let it go past to start. Let it go past to start with, but gets the congratulations of his teammates. And why not? That is as good as Stockman's save at the same end in the first half. Absolutely brilliant. We'll see it when we come back. It's three-quarter time, and it's a goal apiece.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game, and take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch, and relive your favorite moments again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग, 14 जनवरी से लाइव.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There, all the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch fours, smashing sixes or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get...
So three-quarter time and just a goal apiece, and Kiko Cortez kept it at a goal apiece because this had gone past him, and Malak got in there with the shot, didn't put a lot of power on it, and gave Cortez the opportunity to pull out a most spectacular diving save with the left net. That was fantastic. If this stays tied at the end of full time, they'll get another chance at it on Monday night because they meet again in Jalandhar. So final period underway. The Punjab Warriors in yellow attacking the goal to the left of screen, tied at a goal apiece. Ranchi will hold on to second place if this stays level, and they'll hold on to second place if they lose by fewer than 2 goals. So Punjab's job is to knock in 3 in this quarter. That seems unlikely.
Well, you know, it's the way the game is going at the moment is just that it's both teams playing at their best in terms of not giving any chances to either side, and it seems to be a battle between the midfield, if you ask me, and the keepers. The keepers have played really well.
Oh yeah. Simon Orchard almost overstepped. Pursued now by Barendra. Clash of sticks. Could go either way, but it'll go Simon Orchard's way as a stick check rather than a stick shield. Dwyer ran into a flat stick tackle from his Australian teammate Fergus Kavanagh, who then beats another Australian teammate and Simon Orchard. Ashley Jackson from the East Grinstead Club in the UK. Moritz Förster from Ulbenhorster in Hamburg. Kotajit Singh from Manipur here in India. Back to Kavanagh. Manpreet faced by Malak. Back they go again. Kotajit under pressure from Dharamveer. Punjab's defensive structure is really solid. Manpreet. Oh, and they forced the turnover off the stick of Kavanagh.
Barry Dance has really worked on his team, hasn't he, Cedric? Started off by losing 3 games on the trot, and look at them play in defense now. Very organized. Play a beautiful combination of the man-to-man marking and the zonal marking. They have the libero picking up all the loose balls that are coming into the D. I think they've really worked this round for themselves.
Dwyer forced to move the free hit. That's taken a deflection outside the circle. Goes for a corner. Ooh. Dangerous ball, and we've got time stopped here immediately. And the player down, is it Sunil, SV Sunil? And he's holding his head. You never like to see that. Let's see. Oh, it is too. Looks like the jaw. And they've got the bandage out very, very quickly out there. SV Sunil is going to have to be subbed out quite obviously. The physio, Selva Alexander, and the doctor too, Ravi Kumar, both out there. Worrying time for fans of SV Sunil and for his coach, of course. I think the fact that they're holding his hand up like that suggests that he's okay. Now there is some blood there, so I suspect what's happened is it's cut the inside of the mouth rather than the outside. Yeah, they're forcing him to chew on the wad of bandage, and he's not too steady on his feet. I reckon they might need the stretcher here. They've got more doctors coming out, and the stretcher, fortunately. He'll be feeling pretty sick and sorry for himself. SV Sunil, the 23-year-old from Karnataka, came into this contest through the auction system, attracted a price of $42,000 in the bidding. And most other countries, he'd get a fair round of applause being carried off there. I applaud him. It takes courage to go out and play this game at any time. So a lengthy delay there, and Sunil, as you can see, they're taking him to the medical rooms as quickly as they can. I'm not sure I actually even want to see it again. In fact, in the end, I think it came up off his own stick. the second time, and you can see clearly that's hit him on the outside of the jaw, and the bleeding appears to be coming from the inside. So hopefully it's nothing worse than compression of the cheek on the teeth. Play back underway. 14.5 minutes remaining. Jamie Dwyer with the ball. Throws it into space. Darren Veer latches onto that. No, the umpire says there was an obstruction there. At least that was his signal. Not one that I saw, but he's closer than me. Orchard. Darren Veer. Oh, not far away. Right idea. Absolutely the right idea. And the trailing stick in there was Ranjit Singh. That's Malik. He was on the far side, but Ranjit was in the middle. There's Ranjit. Didn't get a stick on it, unfortunately. For Punjab is Kotajit.
I think what Barry Tranter has also been successful at doing with the Punjab Warriors team is, from the first 3 games to what they are doing now, he's got the youngsters like Malak Singh to close down very fast in defense. You'll spot Malak Singh now sprinting around between when the ball is being relayed from end to end, trying to force that pressure on the defender to make that mistake.
And what do we have here? Do we have it? We do. We have a timeout. Barry Dancer has called a timeout. And we will take a break. They'll have 2 minutes. We'll take a break. This is still evenly poised at 1 goal apiece. So we're back from the timeout. Each team entitled to call 1 timeout. It's been made optional, was originally made optional. It's now compulsory for each team to have a timeout for commercial reasons, obviously. And most coaches tend to leave it till the last quarter. In fact, we had one taken with 30 seconds left to play in last night's game when Greg Clark didn't actually want to take it, but hadn't taken one, and the tech bench told him he had to. Otherwise, it's a penalty corner against you. Manpreet. Mandeep now. That was a good lead on a long, long ball. Still Mandeep lost control of it. Knowles accepts it with some glee. Russell Ford back to Knowles, who'd made good position. Good distribution to Gamail.
Patrick, less than 13 to go. You think we'll have a result from this game, or is it going to be a draw? What's your take?
Difficult to say in this kind of a game, but if I were to put my money, I'd put it on Punjab.
Kavanagh.
After watching the 3 quarters.
First up, Kotajit. Oh, Wilson treated harshly. Ignace came in very late. Wilson takes the pass himself, then realises he's got nothing up forward, forced to go back. Eventually with Kotajit, back further now. Kavanagh and Manpreet. Kotajit. Just in the background you can see the white coats of the doctors still treating SV Sunil out on the pitch. They haven't taken him to the medical rooms yet, and we hope that's good news, although there does seem to be some concern for him there. At least he's sitting up now, and that's a good sign. Kotajit. Ashley Jackson bursting into the circle, couldn't take the ball with him. And that's what the Rhinos have been crying out for, a little bit of brilliance up forward by either Jackson or Moritz Förster. We just haven't seen it yet tonight. But we know they can do it.
They can do it, David, but I think given the circumstances where they're playing with such a packed defense, the Punjab Warriors, it's going to be difficult for them to find space unless they move the ball around faster.
Sorello. Yes, the Punjab players to a man are covering a lot more ground. Dharamveer now. Russell Ford on the trail out left, just let it go behind him a little. Working for the penalty corner. Kavanagh did very well to keep the feet out of the way, and Barendra did even better.
Lovely defense, double teaming there inside the G. The second man got the ball, and a bad clearance on that occasion.
That's the second really bad clearance by Stanley Minns from the same location in the second half. Jackson again, good ball, Förster. Can Moritz Förster conjure something here? Gets around Russell Ford twice, on the reverse, brings a save from Stockman. Well, that's what the crowd pay to come to see. Great attack, brilliant individual skill, and again, terrific goalkeeping.
And that's the room we were talking about. Rhinos, given the room, can be very, very lethal in attack, especially when you have a player like Mortis controlling midfield. Great strong individual run right through the center, and great goalkeeping once again.
Russell Ford. Dharamveer. Just a little uncertain. And Russell Ford's still camped on the left waiting for it. Dharamveer waiting for the free hit. You need the play to the whistle. Oh, Mandeep mustn't tackle there. Tarandeep. Malik Singh it was, wasn't it? Well, really should have done better in that situation.
Well, he showed maturity more than I would expected of him, because he's in the circle by hemmed by two people, two of the defenders of Rhino, and he still is strong enough to keep the ball with him and take a shot. But it was
That's
wide.
going to be a card. Ranjit Singh stopping the ball above his shoulder. That's a card. It's the rule, fellas. There's no point arguing about it. You can't stop the ball with the stick above your shoulder unless you're stopping a shot at goal. What on earth are they arguing about? It's ridiculous. Förster again. And sweep shot went wide. But gee, the Rhinos really are starting to make some moves into the attack now. There's Stanley again. So he's made a couple of fundamental errors coming out of defence, but he's had a couple of good opportunities to sweep shots at goal, and both times he's just gone wide, Stanley Minns.
I hope Sunil hasn't got anything broken with his jaw. It seems to be if he was really badly injured, he would not have been able to talk. So unfortunately, it just maybe, as you said, a compression on the cheek, and they're putting the ice compression to make sure that the swelling goes down.
Here's Mandeep. Back to Smith. Förster. Amit. Tracks it through. It's taken a deflection off a Punjab Warriors stick, so it's a corner. 7 minutes to play. Just the 2 goals, but both absolutely wonderful goals tonight, both in the first half. One by Malak for Punjab and one by Mandeep. Spectacular goal after great construction through the middle for the Ranchi Rhinos. Good trap, Ignace. Ranchi ball.
The Rhinos really pushing up now. They know they need to do it now with the Warriors being one-man short in defense. This could be their best chance to get into the lead.
Ozzie Smith to Amit. Kavanagh. Just need to keep it wide until a gap appears. Very hard to get through there. And they almost did. They almost did. In the end, Cirillo eased it out, and Dwyer has it now coming through midfield. Terrific turn by Dwyer. And great tackle, fabulous tackle, Fergus Kavanagh. On the counter now with Ashley Jackson. Firster. Mandeep. Firster again. Tries to get it into the circle to Jackson. Too many yellow shirts there. And away they come again.
Crucial touch by Robbie Hammond in defense, otherwise Ashley Jackson was getting to that ball.
Darren Veer almost had the opportunity. Orchard wanted the free hit, none given. So here's the yellow card, but that was deliberate back of the stick, so that was the first one. And here's the other one. Stick up over the shoulder. Even his protest shows it was above the shoulder.
We all do that, don't we, Cedric, as players? Tries to justify our decision on the ground.
Well, I think the most important thing is that you must understand that the umpires are there just to follow the rules, and he goofed up.
Amit trying hard, gives away the free hit. Interestingly, that being his second yellow, it is a red. So he won't even be sitting on the naughty seat. He'll be out of the stadium. 2 yellows, red card. So he's not on the naughty seat. So they're down to 10 for the duration of the game. And they seem to be defending pretty well still. And there's a foot there from Ranchi. So again, they get the defensive free hit, Punjab. Their players are putting in extra effort, and they have done for most of the night. They've managed to pack their defence and still managed to get numbers up in the midfield when they counter.
I think, you know, if you look at Punjab at the moment, they seem to be under pressure, but when they come up in numbers, they're really good to see. And the only thing is they're not getting back in defense as fast as they were in the first 2-3 quarters, and that's why Rhinos have had enough space and enough opportunity to try and score.
Austin Smith again. Mandeep, did he find a foot? No, he didn't. He was looking for the penalty corner. Chance for Reid Ross. Great save again by Stockman. And Reid Ross can really hit the ball. So Yap Stockman again. The great wall of Punjab. Wasn't a hard one for him. Brilliantly done, Yap Stockman.
Makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Goalkeeping.
Brilliant, isn't he, Stockman? 9 saves last time we saw him play, 8 in this game. Reid Ross had an opportunity just a minute ago. Will he make another one for himself? Ross, Stockman again! Saving that time off Wilson.
You look at Stockman again. He's had this is the 9th save, and he's just kept his team in the play. And you look at it. If I'm so close, he just makes himself big. The most important thing, he's a 6'3" goalkeeper, and he just makes himself big by just throwing his body along the ground. And incredible save, incredible saves.
So timeout. This will be a Rhinos timeout. And what an exciting game, but still it's deadlocked at 1 goal apiece. And this game between the teams placed 2nd and 3rd on the ladder. So we're back with play restarting and just a minute and a half left to play. Kavanagh, Berendra, Ignace, Dwyer, Berendra appealing for a stick shield. Oh, Dwyer brilliantly left. How did he know Knowles was going to do that? Apart from the fact they're brothers-in-law. Oh! And another stunning save. You were looking at SV Sunil, but Gover's got a stunningly wicked deflection. And look at Kiko Cortez's save. Well, I think, Cedric, you said something about a battle between the goalkeepers, didn't you? And that's exactly what it's turned out to be. You were absolutely prescient.
Thank you. Incredible saves by both keepers. I mean, you know, this is what it gives me goosebumps being a former goalkeeper myself.
Another deflection. Oh, and again! Stockman! Point blank range from Mandeep. Well, these two fellas are absolute heroes. Kiko Cortez and Jaap Stockman. You will not see better goalkeeping than we have seen here tonight. Last couple of seconds of this game, the crowd count it down. Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd and at home, stand up and applaud these two goalkeepers. They have made this something absolutely special. Look at that. That wasn't hard, but it was so close. He was right on the keeper here, and Stockman's reflex was absolutely stunning. It wasn't going in, but it was going across. And Stockman and Cortez have made this game something to remember. At the end of the day, I think it's a fitting result. Just a goal for each side, both in the first half, but what fantastic excitement in the second half. It finishes at 1 goal apiece.
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy, and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is, all in front of me, and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly, but I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at, and everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. That's not revolutionary enough. Here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6. And I can just come here and click on any particular item, and the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine, and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing, but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There. All the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें।
So the crowd got exactly what they came for tonight, a heap of really exciting hockey. They didn't get the Ranchi Rhinos win, but these teams will meet again on Monday night, so the same equations will apply then. But what a fantastic game this has been. The goals were one thing, and both of them were quite special. Malak Singh just ghosting across in front of Cortez, beating Cortez under his stick, and it did take something special to beat both these goalkeepers. The goal scored by Ranchi was also very special, and it was going to take, well, we knew it was going to take something miraculous to beat Yup Stockman tonight. Mandeep Singh did that. Both the goals scored in the first half. A lot of chances in the second half, but the goalkeeping was absolutely spectacular. Look at that from Kiko Cortez. Mandeep probably would have thought that he should have put more, will think that he should have put more power on that. It had gone past the keeper. Look at his recovery. Absolutely brilliant. And that was just one of the saves. Yup Stockman made 9. Ranchi had 13 shots on goal. They only scored once. Punjab had 10 shots on goal, only scored once. This was a battle of the goalkeepers. Forget everything else tonight. They were absolute standout heroes. The goal scored by Malak and Mandeep, and it finishes at 1 goal apiece here in Ranchi. But an absolutely fantastic game of hockey. Some fans got the chance to play at half-time against Sushant Tirki. Got a shot from the penalty spot, hit, flick, drag, whatever you want to do. And thanks to Airtel, some of them are going to take some money home tonight. Let's go downstairs and find out who got the goal of the game and the man of the match, Solomon Kassaji.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation for match 24 of the Hero Hockey India League between the Ranchi Rhinos and the Jaypee Punjab Warriors from the AstroTurf Stadium in Ranchi. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Hero Motorcorp, Airtel, NTPC and Videocon. We'd like to welcome our dignitaries to the presentation party, Mr. Suresh Kumar from Hockey India, Mr. Manohar Topno, Olympian on behalf of Hero Motorcorp, Mr. Amit Kapoor, Sales Head, DTH, Jharkhand, Bharti Airtel Limited, Mr. Suresh Chauhan, UniXL Group, and Ms. Dia Chuan, UniXL Group. Welcome. The first award of the night is the hero goal of the match, and the winner is Mandeep Singh. He will collect a cheque of 25,000 rupees from Mr. Manohar Topno. The Airtel Golden Goal winners for today's match are Saurabh Tekriwal, Ayesha Raj, Uttam Kumar and Aman Stephen Kindo. They'll receive a cheque of 10,000 rupees from Mr. Amit Kapoor, Sales Head, DTH, Jharkhand, Bharti Airtel Limited. Now I'd like to call the two captains, Moritz Verster and Jamie Dwyer, to autograph the stick for the hero fan of the match. Thanks, Moritz. Could you join us as the home captain? Moritz, could you join us over here, please? Thanks, mate. A much improved performance from last night. A couple of the guys down, but I'm pretty sure you guys will be happy with your effort. Sets the game up pretty well for Jalandhar.
Yeah, I think we were especially happy with the second half. It's good that we came back after yesterday's bad game. And yeah, now we go to Jalandhar. We have 2 more games to prepare, and then we come back to Ranchi. We're really looking forward to the Final Four next week. I hope you guys will all be here and support us. The Rhinos will come back.
All the best, mate. Thanks. Jamie? Good effort by your boys tonight. It was often a bit of a scrappy match, but I'm sure you'd have liked the points. What worked for you tonight? What didn't work?
Yeah, well, it was nice today that we knew that we were going to be in the semi-finals, so we could play around a little bit with our structure. And we weren't planning on having 10 men for so long tonight, but thanks to our friend, we did. But yeah, we're looking forward to just keep improving. We play them again in 2 days, play Delhi, and then prepare for next week when we come back here Saturday and Sunday.
Lovely, mate. All the best. See you in Jalandhar. Ladies and gentlemen, our final award for the evening is the man of the match, and that goes to Jakob Stockman. He will collect a cheque of 25,000 rupees from Mr. Suresh Chauhan from the UniXL Group, and also collect the man of the match trophy from Ms. Dia Chauhan from the UniXL Group. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the presentation from the AstroTurf Hockey Stadium in Ranchi. Thanks very much. See you again soon.